What up, people? Valley B Gaming here to discuss some Batsiman things. Nah, but seriously, we got to discuss the impact of LGBT themes in general. Enter Bioware's Dragon Age the Veilgaurd. I know. The game, according to EA CEO, is now an objective failure. Bioware lays off hundreds of employees, most of them being writers, right? So, from here on out, I'm gonna rant this one home, y'all. Please stick with me, like and subscribe if you're digging the content. We've got to come in terms with the truth. Games that are centered in LGBT representation turn out to be bad games. And I'm not talking about the gay go away energy or old school homophobia mannerisms. I'm talking about games you don't enjoy playing. Games that suck, games that majority of consumers do not buy or do not wish to buy. As a result, the game misses financial projections, loses a lot of money, then shuts down the studio, leading to livelihoods being stripped away. Right? This is the point where I list tons and tons of LGBT themed games that failed. But I'm not going to go extra with it. I'm not going to do all that, right? All I would need to do is take all those failed games, add up all the money that was lost, add up all the studios that were closed, and how many people were laid off shortly after said game was released by the studio, right? But this isn't an argument. So you'll just have to Google it yourself or take my word for it. Because this can't be sugarcoated anymore. The results are in. Centering your game around a political ideology, especially LGBT, turns your game into bad product. The bad product then makes its way into the publishing studio and then release to the masses. All of a sudden, the game that was once anticipated becomes ridiculed and ignored. The writing that was once revered and a focal point of understanding the characters and the amazing world that was built by the devs and the lore around them, all of that becomes tainted with inauthentic dialogue. Anyone cares for a blarb? Epic narratives that emphasize bravery, exploration, and camaraderie become centered around accepting someone's sexual preferences rather than the individual themselves. My response to all of this explanation is that the shaming tactics are now over. People are not homophobes for flocking to trash games made in the name of inclusion or watching that trash show or trash movie. The games are bad. And in Ubisoft's case, they are also buggy. Shout out to AC Shadows, glitching all over the place as they are well on their way to failure. The caveat in all of this is I feel bad for the LGBT community. To the LGBT viewers especially, your community is being synonymized with bad media products. We're talking failed games and movies and canceled TV shows. Why? Because people whose job it is to create LGBT inclusive content are doing your community a disservice. Instead of promoting the human element in a character who happens to be gay or any part of the rainbow, they let the character's sexual orientation and that part of their identity take priority over the most important parts of their humanity, like ambition, motivation, influence, voiding the character of any depth or relatability. Honestly speaking, these gay shallow characters is what I'm seeing a lot of in these failed games and other forms of media. Not to mention the non-fictional counterparts in the stinking news outlets, right? You know, with seeing a lot of poor representation in a lot of the mediums we watch, I know how it feels to have the worst part of your group be the default representation? Are all white Americans Trayvon Martin killing meth head Nazis? Are all black folk gang affiliated, flat screen stealing, welfare hoarding kings and queens? Are all LGBT people bondage wearing genital craving PDF files? During the trip to Chicago, I was downtown getting where I needed to be, and the streets were blocked off, and there you saw it. Thousands of naked men and women bike riding through the streets. I assume it was for a gay cause. No lie. At first I thought, there are kids here. I realized this patch of grass, like kids were playing around. Just literally middle of downtown, city type of environment, right? Weeks later, I was talking to a gay friend with genuine curiosity on why pride parades or pride marches, events, seem so sexually deviant. And I was shocked how much he and his gay identifying friends did not co-sign that stuff, as he agreed with my sentiments. Then slowly, I realized the gay people I see portrayed in pop culture and the gay people I know in real life and those I interact with, right, are two different kinds of people. I'm sure I can speak for many of you as you could relate to that, right? I have gay friends, colleagues, and even restaurant servers who are some of the most down-to-earth, kind-hearted individuals. I'm talking chill people, right? Just, chill. Like, I'm talking chill people. Like, yo, man, what's going on, brother? It's been a minute. How you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out life out, switching careers. I'm trying to find my purpose, trying to stay positive. Oh, that's cool. I can see you doing that. That career fits you. That career, yo, how's the fam doing? Mom's not doing too good. I had to move closer to take care of her. You gotta take care of mama, right? I'm talking normal behind dialogue. I like to spend a lot of my football Sundays or UFC fights dining in the fine establishment known as Buffalo Wild Wings, B-dubs if you're in the South. My favorite server, a very flamboyant and dainty individual, not sure how they identify to be honest. He was a gentleman and a caring motherly figure all at the same time while keeping the drinks coming all throughout the night. Honestly, if you keep the drinks coming and have a great attitude, I am simply grateful for you. Shout out to those identifying as LGBT who's just trying to focus on living the best life you can. Unfortunately, bad apples are overtaking that group's identity. And I'm sure that fits for a lot of different groups, right? First I think of as police officers or, there's people like me. What's up, nigga? Right? Where's the what do we just take up people? Oh, where's the money? I'm broke, right? Yeah, drugs, shoot, people. I don't know. There's just bad apple in all of these groups, right? And unfortunately, the bad apples in the LGBT community are just, again, they're crazy, like just sexually deviant, that craziness. But then you also see that Hollywood aspect of it. You see it on the game publisher side of it. But I think when we're talking about like just those failed products with the LGBT, right? Like they're literally using their influence to force everyday people to accept gay degeneracy through shallow video games, movies, TV shows. Guys, it's 2025. Most of the publics don't even accept sluts, let alone the LGBT version of that. I'm gonna end this video with two pieces of content that are the exception of bad products. And these are contents that happens to incorporate gay characters successfully. Number one is Omar, the character Omar from HBO's The Wire. R.I.P. Michael K. Williams, right? Great actor. That's probably my favorite gay TV character because he robs drug dealers with a shotgun in the hood and lives by a code. That gives off superhero vibes if you ask me. But more seriously, there is a lot of depth in the Omar character. The second is Ted Lasso season 3, I believe. I think there's 3 seasons, the last one. Right, so slight spoiler. The storyline where one of the team members was scared to come out to his teammates was great. They didn't have to put on a gay sex scene or overemphasize it like they do on most shows and just make it look inauthentic. It was a simple coming out the closet storyline where his teammates ended up accepting and loving him. Personally speaking, I found that to be very touching and well written. It made me happy to think that I wasn't like a homophobe, man, because I'm like, a lot of these gay stories suck. I was just like, yo, I was happy. Like, literally, I was happy to find, like, yo, I actually like the storyline. Anyway, so if you're going to subject people to gay narratives, whether in video games, movies, or TVs, make it genuine. This means the character is human first, with unique motives, ambitions, inspirations, mannerisms, thoughts. Don't just be like Bioware, like in Dragon Age, where gay and trans are the answers to all of life's problems, right? If you're going to subject the majority audience who happens to be straight to a lifestyle that they have no desire of, how about keeping that part to a minimum and maximizing the humanistic trait, that we all can potentially relate to or understand more? Maybe then the creators and promoters of the LGBT content won't put out so many bad products and taint the established ones as well. Hope you all can appreciate the real discussion and continue it in the comments below. I'd love to know your thoughts. If I should, lose my job, I don't know. But before I go, got a few things to plug. I do live stream contents on Tuesday night where I cover some current events and, just things I like to talk about. Truth is, I'm trying to work on making good live content. So stop on by, show some love. And please like, share, subscribe if you are a well-informed gamer and or appreciate a good convo. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.